people on already.
All right.
We're ready.
Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Jason McPhee and Damon DiLorenzo. We're down here in Charleston, about to start our second game. It's the Raleigh Raptors 12UA playing the Carolina Hurricanes white team, who we've already played twice this season. We're all very excited that we spent probably $1,000 and drove 4 hours to play a team we share the rink with at home. But hey, it is what it is. So we're in a different rink than we were yesterday afternoon. There's a perch on either side. The Hurricanes have the other perch. So this is actually not a bad spot if you can get over that pole in the middle. It's really not bad. There's a little bit of blockage, but overall it's a pretty good spot here. We already got refs on the ice. Raptors are lined up. Got 3 minutes on the clock. We're playing 13-minute periods. We're going to go ahead and get a warm-up started here and get this game underway.
Gotta get a W here.
We probably need to tilt down a little.
There we go.
Yeah, that'll be pretty good.
So we get these
And
boys over there getting
view.
ready.
And then this side will be pretty nice when it's down in this end.
Yeah.
And we're the home team, so we should be shooting down on the net to the left twice, that would be nice. We have a really good view here. Theoretically, we're in that zone a lot, and you'll get to see your kids quite often.
Yeah.
All right, we got
have to step it up.
goals
Gotta get
with
a
red
W
posts today. The goals yesterday had blue posts. That was weird. Got the junior Hurricanes lining up right below us.
I hope you guys notice is if we win all of the next games, we're going to if we win all our next games,
I don't know how this tournament works. Is it are they keeping the divisions separate? Like we're just having cross play and then
I don't know. I think they're keeping them separate. So I'm not going to get too ahead of our skis. I say we just take it one game at a time and see how it all plays out.
That's it. Get our boys running out there. Let's see. Coaches are on the bench. Should be able to get rolling here.
goalies first, ladies. Let's go. Yeah.
Well, we're already a little behind schedule, but not too bad. Hey, good morning. How are you? All right. We got our setup. I saw you guys got your camera over there. Yeah, you guys got the AI one? Yeah, we had that. It wasn't working well for us.
So last year when we were on the team that we were before this one, they purchased it for the first time.
Yep.
So they figured it out pretty well.
Yep.
So they got it for us. And
All right, here they come.
Yeah. So we do this. So we're on a YouTube channel, and we do a play-by-play. So I don't think the AI thing. They were like, hey, we can't have that taking jobs now from us, you know.
Yeah. Plus, we're taking money from all the parents too. They don't realize
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, they do a good job.
That's it,
too.
guys. I'm messing with you.
Yeah, I mean the standards are pretty high now. All right, everyone, we're chit-chatting with a couple.
Try to get a good shot of you guys warming up here.
Hurricanes parents, they got their setup. They're running the AI camera, but not calling a play-by-play. So we like what we got going on here. We've got 2:25 on the clock for a warm-up. We got the Canes at center ice. It looks like they're doing a team huddle early. Maybe some sort of prayer. I can respect that. That's pretty cool. That's how they prepare for the game. Raptors are down at this end in their traditional warm-up.
Should be a good, clean game. So you stay safe again. These guys, hope everybody starts flying out there. They're gonna wake up. Gonna make sure they don't come out flat. They come flying out there.
I think if we come out hot, we're going to be okay.
Yeah.
We got to bounce back from the game last night, which that was unfortunate. A lot of penalties. They had a lot of power play goals. That was actually a good game. I wish the score should have been a little tighter. We gave up some opportunities we should not have. So it'd be nice to bounce back today and redeem ourselves. I did see that it looked like the upper A, the 12U upper A for the Raptors really worked the red 11. The scoreboard was showing 6-0, but I think it was like that after the second period. So
Yeah.
I think it was
It was 8 or 11 nothing.
it was a pretty bad beatdown. And then we just saw that the Florida Bears beat the Coyotes, the team we played last night. They beat them 3-2. So I feel like we could play with any team in this tournament if we play a good game. There's the buzzer. We're going to collect up the pucks. They're going to congregate over by the bench. Coach Doss is going to get them fired up.
Well, I got to get everybody to get the pucks now. Smart. Just get it done.
Yep, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of talk about all gas, no brakes, like coming out hot. We want to jump on them right away. Showing 13 minutes on the clock.
There you go. A little pep talk here.
I'm expecting to see Casalito starting net this game since Medlin had to start yesterday. Grant's been playing lights out too, so I'm very comfortable with our goaltending situation.
Yeah.
No matter who we put in net, they both have been playing great this whole season.
I mean, Medlin had some great saves yesterday, too.
I know. Yeah, they had a lot of shots.
I don't remember what the shot differential was yesterday, but
Excuse me. I'm still nursing a little bit of this whatever I had.
Maybe ride with Jack to the bowling rink.
All right, we've switched up the lines a little today. So we've got Waldron, Lane, and Anaya. Waldron centering the line, and then we've got Okyabrski, and it looks like it's Wolf back there on D. Off of the face-off, Canes come up with the puck. They go into the Raptor zone. It's poked away over into the corner, centering pass broken up by Okyabrski, banks it up along the boards. Lane chasing the puck. He chips it past one man that went down. Waldron with pressure. It's fired across to the far side ice. Wolf is on the puck. He cuts up along the boards. Anaya with a stick lift, loses it. Puck battle in front of the Canes bench. Lane banks it down into the corner. He's chasing. Cuts back. Anaya picks up the loose puck. He's down into the Canes corner. Centering attempt, knocked away. Waldron chasing the puck away. The Canes fired up along the boards. Okyabrski steps in, tries to hold the zone, goes down. Puck's caught in his feet right below us. Can't really see it. Waldron comes in, chips at the puck. It's banged out of the zone by the Canes. Canes chasing. Wolf pressuring, knocks the puck away. Wolf turns along the near side boards, backhands it up. That's blocked by the Canes. They hold the zone. Lane comes in to help out. They push the puck. That's going to go all the way down for icing. 11:56 left in the first period. It's a 0-0 hockey game. We're going to change up the lines. It's going to be McPhee, Schroeder, and Doss. This is the line we saw last weekend down at the Golden Bears. We've got Hoover and Anthony on defense. Cosolito in net, as we talked about before. Schroeder centering the line. He's going to take the face off. Schroeder comes up with the puck. Tries to backhand it out of the zone. It's held in by the Canes. Pushed down low. Anthony takes it, fires it up to the point. Schroeder sends it up ahead to Doss, who couldn't handle the pass. McPhee chasing on the far side. Canes turn, try to bang along the boards. McPhee blocks that. McPhee sends it down low. That's blocked. It's fired around. Doss chasing over into the near side corner. Doss sends it in front.
Nice
Schroeder's
center.
wide open. He tries to backhand one towards the net. It doesn't get through. McPhee picks it off. Centers one. Schroeder's wide open. Gets a shot off, and it's a goal.
Yes.
McPhee to Schroeder. Very early into their shift. Good grinding effort. McPhee picked the puck up behind the net, centered it. Schroeder had gotten an earlier shot off, didn't convert, and then another attempt. This time they bang it in. Good start to the game. 11:22 left in the first period, and the Raptors are up 1-0. We're going to keep the whole group of kids out there. Schroeder to take the face off. Schroeder pushes ahead to Doss. It goes over to McPhee. McPhee winds up, sends it in deep. It's wrapping all the way around to the near side corner. Doss is going to be first to that puck. He chips at it. It's blocked by a Canes player. Doss still digging along the wall. Schroeder fires it down low. Puck battle along the wall. It's sent down low. McPhee grabs the puck, wraps around the net, puts the brakes on. Centers one.
Nice pass.
Oh, Doss was wide open. It missed him. Anthony steps in, sends the puck low. McPhee tries to play it. He misses. Hoover coming over to try to hold the zone. She can't. Anthony and Hoover both racing to the puck. Anthony gets there first, cuts, loses an edge and goes down. The puck's loose behind Hoover. She can't see it. Schroeder comes in to help out, fires it around the boards. McPhee racing along with the Canes defenseman. Puck is held in momentarily and then it comes out. Canes send it right back in. Anthony's on the puck. Near side boards. He fires it up along the wall. It doesn't quite get out, but Doss bangs it out. Schroeder racing. Felmey's onto the ice. Sorry, it's Felmley. Schroeder takes away that pass. Schroeder's in 1-on-0 with the goalie. Puts the move on to the backhand. It's loose. Felmley pokes at it. Goalie covers it up. Good opportunity there for the Raptors at the end of that shift for the second line. It's 10-12 left in the first period. Raptors are up 1-0. It's Felmley, DiLorenzo, and McLam. And we've got Robinson and Hollingworth on defense. DiLorenzo on the faceoff. Canes win it, push it down into the corner. Behind their own net they go. Felmley with pressure. It's sent up to the point. Robinson holds his own. Backhands one down low. He misses on his second attempt, comes away with it, pushes it down to the corner. Felmley chasing. Canes pick it up behind their own net to the far side. He puts the brakes on, cuts back. Ooh, dangerous play. Puck's loose. McLam's all over it. McLam's bumped and goes down into the corner. The puck's stuck under him. The Canes come away with it. Canes behind their own net again. Hits his player's skate. Robinson steps in, winds up. His shot's blocked. Player loses his stick. Another shot attempt by Robinson. It hits a Canes player in front. They send it up to the point. Robinson thinks about holding. DiLorenzo, nice job keeping the puck in. The Canes are desperately just trying to get it out. DiLorenzo has it centering. Shot off of the goalie. McLam on the rebound. It goes wide of the net. McLam chasing the puck. His stick's being held, and he's taken to the ice by a Canes player. No call. Canes pick up the puck, and they're trying to break out. Far side pass connects over the red line. He sends it into the zone. That was offsides, and the ref didn't call it. Cosolito lets it slide right of the net. Centering attempt by the Canes. It's knocked away by Hollingworth. Robinson pokes it up along the boards. Sent in by the defenseman into the Raptors zone. Anaya's onto the ice. Hollingworth tries to send it up along the boards. He's taken down. Anaya sees Felmley up in the middle of the ice. He tries to hit him. Anaya steps in, gets a shot off. Not a lot on it. Canes have the puck. He whiffs on his first attempt to break out. This time it hits his player and goes careening into the Raptors zone. Wolf's onto the puck. He takes it behind the Raptors net. He fires it up along the boards. Anaya can get his stick on it. Defenseman holds his zone. Pushes it down low to another player. Looking for a centering attempt. That centering attempt's blocked. Wolf on the puck. It's taken away. Centering attempt picked off by Okyabrski. He pushes it ahead to Lane. Lane racing a player. He pushes it down low into the corner. Anaya and Waldron both into the zone with him. Puts the brakes on. Lane chops it away to Anaya. Anaya back to Lane. Lane wraparound attempt. Waldron's right there, and he bangs in the loose puck in front.
Yes.
Good grinding shift by that line. Lane centered one, and Waldron was right there for cleanup duty. That's 8:01 left in the first period, and the Raptors are up 2-0. Nice work on that line to get that goal in. Waldron on the face-off. Anaya had an equipment issue, walked something over to the bench. Waldron pushes it over to the side. Anaya blocks that. Canes come away with it. Over to the Raptors boards. Canes have the puck. He cuts to the middle. Winds up, shot. It's blocked. Initial save by Cosolito. Comes all the way up to Lane on the point. Lane gets it out of the zone. Defenseman went down. Lane supported by Anaya. Pushes over to him. Anaya winds up, shot. Just over the top of the goal. Canes have the puck. A lot of pressure. Lane has it down low behind the net. On his backhand. Centering attempt. Oh, to read Waldron's backhand. He couldn't convert that. Nice opportunity there. Okyabrski gets left in the dust. Wolf is in a 3-on-1. Oh, nice save by Cosolito with his blocker. Anaya pushes it to the middle to Waldron. He's just trying to clear the zone. Defenseman holds it, sends it low. It's blocked. Wolf steps in. That one's picked off. Centering attempt by the Canes right across the crease. Anaya racing to the puck. Stick lift. Defenseman holds the zone again. Shot low. Deflected. Rebound. Oh, Cosolito gets over, and the Canes fired over the top of the net. Good opportunity for the Canes there. Good saves by Cosolito. Okyabrski fires it around. Lane racing to that puck. He sees Waldron, whiffs on it, sends it all the way over to the far side. It's picked off by the Canes. They go back into the Raptor zone. Lane finally gets it out. Canes are regrouping, and they're offsides. That was a good shift for the Canes there. They kind of got the best of us on that one. We're going to change up the line. 6:41 left in the first period. It's Schroeder, Doss, McPhee, Hoover, and Anthony. Schroeder on the face-off. Schroeder chops it ahead. Doss comes away with it. Doss cutting over to the far side. McPhee got tangled up in support. Doss winds up, tries to shoot. It's picked off with his stick. Schroeder pushes it up to the point. Doss is there. He fires one. McPhee's in front. Can't get anything on it. Hoover tries to hold the zone. Misses. Anthony racing to get back. He makes an aggressive play, knocks it away. Hoover tries to push it out of the zone. Doss is there. Doss couldn't handle the puck, and the Canes fire right back along the boards. Hoover steps in. Schroeder turns and fires it over to the far side. Canes picks it up. McPhee's there. It's pushed past him and into our zone. Anthony steps up and he gets beat. Schroeder comes in to help out. He pokes at the puck. The centering attempt's taken away by Schroeder. He cuts back past one player up to Doss on the point. Doss sends it over to the far side to McPhee.
Nice pass.
McPhee's got one player to beat. McPhee in on a breakaway right now momentarily. Shot. Off of the goalie's stick. It goes over the net. Off of the goalie's stick and out of play. McPhee has been hitting the goalie's stick like crazy recently. I don't know how he does it. It's in practice and in games. He had that happen last weekend too. 5:45 left in the first period. Raptors up 2-0. It's Felmley, Yellen, and DiLorenzo. Robinson and Hollingworth on D. DiLorenzo takes the face-off. Canes come up with it, push it behind their own net. Yellen chasing. It's fired up along the boards. Hollingworth steps in to hold the zone. DiLorenzo comes to help out.
Nice.
Yellen has the puck, top of the circle, cuts back. It's poked away. He needs to get that shot off quicker. DiLorenzo sends the puck low. Turnover in the middle. Yellen had a stick on it momentarily. Canes get it out of their zone. Hollingworth racing to get back as he stepped in. Robinson poked one that was centered. It goes off into the corner. Canes try to center, pass is blocked. Robinson skating with the puck. Robinson turns it over at the blue line, but clears the zone. Felmley tries to push it over to Yellen. Yellen on his backhand and dumps it in deep. Felmley needs to skate. He's just coasting there. We got the pressure, boys. Yellen comes away with the puck. Centering attempt right to Felmley's forehand. He gets a shot. Oh! Nice job by Felmley. He just sends it at the net. Gets the goalie's 5-hole.
Keeps it low.
They kind of shut down that breakout, just pushed it to the middle. Felmley looked like he wasn't going to get a shot off, swung around and buried it. It's 3-0 Raptors.
Keeping it low, you can't see it.
Yes. I think his own player might have screened him. Raptors are up 3-0. We got Waldron, Lane, and Anaya out there with Hollingworth and Robinson. Waldron on the draw. He pushes it over to the far side. Hollingworth's first to the puck, fires it up along the boards. It's blocked by a defenseman. He centers it. Yeah, they got caught in an offsides there. Lane was trying to wait for Anaya to get out, and he couldn't. Keep the same crew out there. Waldron wins it back clean over to Robinson. Robinson's racing, fires it up along the boards, into the zone. Kane's turned and fired off. Lane blocks that one. Lane is first to the puck in the corner. Turns, centers one. Waldron tries to get a stick on. He can't. Right back to Lane. Lane swats it down into the corner. Waldron racing. Lane gets the puck back on his stick. Turns on his backhand. Cuts back. He still has the puck. Shot. Oh, it goes wide right off of the goalie's glove. Anaya's there. Sends it up to the point. Hollingworth has the puck. Winds up. Sends one down low. Lane chops at it. It's still loose behind the net. Canes turn and fired up along the boards. Robinson steps in, holds his own momentarily, but the Canes fire it right past him. Hollingworth racing to get back. Anaya helping out. Waldron, good back check to break it up. Anaya tries to clear the zone and he can't. Puck is centered by the Canes. Robinson has it behind the net. Turns to fire it along the boards and whiffs on it. Anaya comes in. He fires it up along the wall. The defenseman holds it. There's no one there. That's his spot. Defenseman takes a shot. It goes wide right, all the way up towards the point. Canes are first to the puck. Lane comes in. Puck sent past him, low into the corner. Canes have it. He cuts back to the middle, turns it over. Waldron picks up the puck. He bangs it off the boards. Defenseman shuts that down, and it was offsides. Full line change here for the Raptors. It's going to be Schroeder, McPhee, and Doss. Looks like we got Wolf and Okyabrski on defense. Schroeder on the faceoff. He pokes it ahead. Canes fire it into our zone. Okyabrski winds up, sends it out. Past Doss. Canes have it. Pressure by McPhee. Canes send it up into the middle. Okyabrski pushes it into the zone. Canes defenseman couldn't handle it. He turns, bangs it off the boards. Doss picks that off. He sends it over to McPhee in the middle. McPhee on the puck. Gets a shot off. Gets blocked. Doss tries to push one towards the net. That's blocked. Fired up along the wall. Okyabrski steps in to hold his own. He can't. He pushes it over to Wolf. Schroeder's there. Schroeder with speed into the zone. Schroeder to his backhand. Sends one over to the far side post. Just misses. That's his textbook move. McPhee puts the brakes on. Cuts to the middle. Hits Schroeder. Schroeder with a backhand. It's loose. Oh, God, that puck was very loose. That was a real quick whistle.
That was weird. You just knock him down? I don't know.
That puck was very loose. That was a really quick whistle by the ref. All right. Looks like we're going to go on a power play here. Schroeder was hit after the whistle from behind. Kind of dirty play. Raptor power play for 1:30. 2:37 left in the first period, and we're up 3-0. Schroeder on the face-off. He pushes it over to Doss. Doss up to Okyabrski on the point. Okyabrski assessing. Over to Wolf. A little bit ahead of him. Wolf sends it down low. It's blocked. McPhee's on the puck. He centers one. It doesn't get through. Schroeder swats at it, knocks it away. Wolf racing in to hold the zone. He can't. It's loose on the blue line. Canes come away with it. They're shorthanded into our zone. Okyabrski pokes at it, knocks it away. Great play. Okyabrski sends it up. Doss was wide open. Couldn't quite get it through to him. Schroeder collides with a Canes player. Okyabrski with the puck, pushes it ahead to Schroeder. Schroeder sends it over to Doss. He was a little bit behind him. Doss just turns and fires it in. It's going to go for icing. He just needed to skate that puck another foot or two, and they wouldn't have been ice. It wouldn't have been icing. Turned and slap shotted it just short of the red line. So we're going to put Lane, Anaya, Waldron out there with Hoover and Anthony. We've got 46 seconds left on this power play and 1:53 left in the first. Raptors are up 3-0. Waldron on the face-off. He turns, pushes it all the way back. Hoover's on the puck. She's taken down. Centering attempt off the back of our net. Anthony racing to the puck in the corner. He turns, sends it up along the boards, and I couldn't handle it. It's sent right back low to Anthony. Anthony turns, tries to hit Lane. It's blocked, but does clear the zone. No offsides. Anthony turns, fires it up along the boards, whiffs, sends it again. Anaya pokes it to the middle. Lane is there. He grabs that loose puck. Lane cuts past one player, back to his forehand. Lane winds up. Shot's blocked. It goes over the top of net and behind. Kane try to clear. Centering attempt by Lane. Waldron to Anaya. They couldn't get a shot off. Waldron picks the puck away, pushes to the far side boards. Anaya chasing. Centers one. Kane's knocked away. Waldron's there on his backhand. He couldn't handle the puck. Kane's come away with it. Kane's skating out of their zone. Over the red line. He turns, sends it in deep. Casalito kicks it off with his pad into the corner. Anthony's first to the puck. Anthony grabs it, starts skating, cuts back to the middle, loses it. Kane's picked that off, and they're offsides momentarily. It's 53 seconds left in the first period. We're going to bring out Felmley, DiLorenzo, and Yellen with Robinson. Well, looks like we're going to keep Hoover and Anthony out there. DiLorenzo on the face-off. Kane's come away with it into our zone. Anthony steps up and bangs it out. Yellen with pressure. Felmley pursuing. It's sent ahead. DiLorenzo picks that off, pushes it up to Felmley. Felmley tries to hit DiLorenzo. Not enough on there. Yellen steps in, has the puck poked away. Kane's fired up along the far side boards. DiLorenzo harassing. Kane's still in possession of the puck. Cuts to the middle, to his forehand. He winds up. Shot goes off of the crossbar and out of play. The defenseman need to step up a little quicker there. Let him walk all the way in and get a nice shot off. All right, this time we got Hollingworth and Robinson out there. We're going to keep the same set of forwards. DiLorenzo on the draw. Over to the far side. Kane's with the puck, send one toward the net. It goes wide. Robinson chasing. Kane's cut back. Still have the puck. 2 Raptors on him. Kane's still with the puck. Nice save by Casalito. Puck goes behind the net. Kane's still in possession. Nope. DiLorenzo comes away with it, turns and fires it high off the glass, up to Yellen. Yellen and Felmley in on a 2-on-1. That was offsides. The ref gave us one there, but that's right. That was right at the buzzer, so we got a 3-minute break here on the clock. Raptors are up 3-0 after one period. Good start for the Raptors. Well, that's the exact start we were looking for in this game.
Are you okay?
Got some lucky opportunities not to get any goals on us too.
I
They had
know.
some good open shots. They just
What's
couldn't
going
finish
on?
it.
Good to see you.
What's that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're live right now. We've got some old friends coming to visit. It's always nice to see old parents from other teams we were on. All right. We're about to start this second period. There's still a minute left on the clock, but the kids are ready to go. I think the refs are inclined to let them start early. We've got Waldron and Nia Lane, Hollingworth and Robinson. Waldron on the face-off.
They don't have the
Hold up, we're gonna have to redo that. The clock, they didn't get the clock reset. I was wondering what was going on here. Now we're showing 13 minutes on the clock. Let's redo this. Waldron pushes it over to Lane. Lane couldn't handle it as he sent it into the Raptor zone, or sorry, the Kane zone. Pushed along the far side boards. picked off by Waldron. He sends it over to Anaya on the far side. Anaya right back to Waldron. Beautiful pass. Waldron to his backhand. Back to Anaya. Oh, he gets a shot off and the goalie makes a great save.
Nice
Some
back and forth.
tic-tac-toe passing right there. That was really nice. It looks like the drills in practice are paying off. Now we're inside the Kane zone. Waldron on the faceoff again. It goes down low into the corner. Kane's fired up, split both of our defensemen. That's going to go all the way down. Costello has to play it. He pushes it off to the side. Robinson's first to the puck. He bangs it up along the boards. Lane chips it past the defenseman. Kane's have to regroup to avoid an offsides. Lane picks off their pass. Sorry, Anaya picked it off, and then Lane was there to clean it up. Kane's trying to push it into our zone. It's blocked. Puck's loose on the far side. Robinson comes up with it, chips it up ahead. Waldron and Anaya both pressuring. Hollingworth coming in, gets a stick on it, up to Anaya. Puck battle right below us, pushed ahead to Lane, he couldn't handle it. Kane's turned and fired into our zone. Goes into the far side corner. Hollingworth chasing, turns on his forehand, fires it around to Anaya's side. Anaya plays it, pushes it to the middle. The Canes step in. He tries to hold the zone, whiffs on it. Waldron's got the puck, he's fast. Waldron's in alone with the goalie. He winds up, shot. Oh, goes over the top of the net. Oh, I don't know how that didn't go in. Anaya turns with a rebound. He gets a shot off. It's still loose in front.
Wow.
Goalie made a save. It went high up in the air. The line's all over him right now. The Canes fired around desperately. Lane's going to be first to that puck. Oh, it takes a weird bounce off of the Zamboni. Lane on his forehand shot. Hits a Canes player. Goes over to the far side boards. He chases his own shot. Lane looking at options in the middle. He centers one to Anaya. Anaya couldn't get a shot off. It was a beautiful pass. Waldron right back to Lane. Lane backhand to Anaya. It was on his backhand, so he couldn't get much on it. Anaya tries to send it up to Hollingworth. That pass is picked off. Robinson pushes it low. This time the Canes clear. Hollingworth tries to step in to hold the zone. That was offsides, and they didn't call it, which actually hurts us. Robinson was in a 2-on-1. The Canes just dump it. Robinson loses the puck low. Canes, center one. Good back check to clean that up. Waldron blocks away that pass. Puck is still loose. It's on Waldron's skates. He turns, sends it along the boards. There's no one there except a Canes player. He sends one towards the net. Costello save. Rebound, second save. Lane grabs the loose puck. He's through the neutral zone. He's over the red line. One defenseman to beat. Lane winds up, puts the brakes on. He sees McPhee, hits him with a pass. McPhee's back checked on. It was a little bit behind him. Canes flipped the ice on us. Canes go into the zone. They're offsides. Ref waves it off again. Wolf's on the puck. He tries to push it up along the boards. That's blocked. Wolf digging. He's got 3 Canes on him. Schroeder comes in to help out. He digs the puck away. Schroeder moving. He sends it over to Doss. Doss ahead to Schroeder. Schroeder has it knocked away. Doss waiting for Schroeder to get out of the zone. He tries to send it in and it's blocked. Everyone's chopping at the puck over there. Doss went down. Looks like we're going to get another power play here for the Raptors. It's going to be a roughing penalty on the Canes. It'll be a face-off down in their zone. We've got Schroeder, McPhee, and Doss with Oktyabrski and Wolf. We're on a power play for 1:30. 9:52 left in the second. 3-0 Raptors. Some pretty good action there. Schroeder on the face-off. He pushes it over to Doss. Doss up to Oktyabrski. Oktyabrski back down to Doss. Doss tries to center one. It's blocked off of the Canes player. Doss digs the puck out. Tries to push it to the middle. Doesn't get much on it. Canes have the puck. McPhee pressuring. It's sent up to the point. Wolf steps in. Tries to hold the zone. He can't. Schroeder has the puck. Sends it over to Doss. Doss into the zone. He sends it in deep. Schroeder chasing. McPhee's on the right side. Canes fired up along the boards. Doss is there. Gets some on it. Oktyabrski grabs the puck, walks it in, shot. It's blocked by the Canes in front. Schroeder tries to poke it away. Sorry, that was Doss. Canes come away with it. McPhee on the back check. Wolf cuts back, and the puck's knocked away. Doss comes away with it. He's over the red line. On his backhand, cuts back. Puck's knocked off of the stick. I can't really see the puck on the near side board. Doss is in a battle. Looks like he comes away with it. Backhand centering attempt that's blocked. His second attempt to pass is blocked. Schroeder turns, puts a move on. Schroeder with a backhand that's high. The goalie swallows that up and covers it. It was kind of a floating shot there. Easy save for the goalie, but it gets us another face-off inside their zone. going to be DiLorenzo, Felmley, and McLam with Hoover and Anthony on defense. 26 seconds left on the power play. DiLorenzo on the draw. It's neutral. McLam comes in to try to help him out. Takes a wild swing at it. Doesn't get a lot on it. Shot towards the goal. Goalie covers it up. It'll be another face-off inside the zone. DiLorenzo face-off. He chops at it. Canes come away with it. They fire it up towards the point. Anthony's there. He sends it down low. DiLorenzo on the puck. Canes turn, fire it up along the boards. It's lost in the middle. It takes a weird bounce. Canes just turn and fire it. That's going to go for icing. 8:22 left in the second period. Raptors up 3-0. You're going to have another face-off inside the Canes zone. Was that our fan club?
Yep.
Third face-off inside the zone for this line. DiLorenzo on the draw. He backhands one towards the net. Felmley's there, gets a shot off, it's blocked. Canes grab the puck, they're out of the zone. DiLorenzo comes in, swats at it, still on a Canes player stick. Over to the right wing. He's towards the net, gets a shot off, it goes high and over the top of Cosolito. Canes still have it, centering attempt, man's wide open on the far side. Anthony chasing off of his skates. It's blocked. Anthony has the puck behind her net, loses an edge and goes down. Hoover's there, tries the wraparound attempt by the Canes. They still have the puck. Everyone's chopping at it. Cosolito dives forward and covers it up. It's going to be Waldron, Lane, and Anaya with Hoover and Anthony still on defense. Waldron to take the face off. Canes win it clean. He winds up for a shot. Great save by Cosolito. Hoover comes in, picks up the rebound. She's skating, bangs it off the boards. Anaya's there, tries to poke it out, but it's blocked by the Canes. Canes have the puck. It's sent down into our corner. Waldron's there. Puck is pushed past him. Canes backhand centering attempt that's blocked. Second shot attempt blocked. Cosolito with another save. Waldron has the puck. He's skating. Tries to hit Lane. Beautiful pass right to his tape. Anaya's wide open in the far side. He hits him with it. Anaya fires one. It goes way over the top of the net, over to the far side boards. Hoover steps up and they're right past her. Anthony's in a 2-on-1. Hoover trying to get back. Shot into Cosolito's glove. Nice save. 7:08 left in the second period. Raptors up 3-0. I love the passing idea by that line. Just didn't convert. So we'll keep the same forwards out there and we bring out Robinson and Hollingworth. Waldron on the face-off. He pushes it over to the far side. Hollingworth trying to push it along the boards. Anaya comes in to help out. It's pushed ahead. Defenseman tries to hold the zone. He does, but Waldron's there to pick that off. He has it knocked off his stick. Puck's pushed over to the near side boards. Right below us, Anaya has it. He's assessing. Tries to send it ahead to Waldron. It was behind him. Canes have it. Over to the far side. He's into our zone. Sends one towards the net. Cosolito kicks it off into the corner. Robinson bangs it along the boards. Lane tries to go past the defenseman. He can't. Waldron fires it out to Lane. Anaya's wide open, calling for the puck. Oh, it's hit a little behind him. He sends it back over to the far side. It's into the zone. Waldron's there. He chips it, stuck on the wall, and the Canes clear. Hollingworth now in a 1-on-1. Hollingworth forces him to the boards, digs the puck away. Good job by Hollingworth to break that play up. It's up to the point. Shot down low. There's two Canes players there. Off of Robinson's skates. Anaya has it. He fires it up along the wall. That's his spot. Oh, Lane's in. It looks like he could be in for a breakaway. Defenseman racing him to get back. Lane cuts to his forehand. Oh, amazing save by the goalie. Oh, Lane tries to fire one off of his back. It just misses. Hollingworth steps in to hold the zone. Puck is sent down deep. Lane's on the puck. He cuts back to his forehand. It's knocked away. Lane's still chasing the puck. He sends it up to Hollingworth on the point. Hollingworth walking it in. Right back down to Lane. Beautiful setup. Centering pass. Oh, Canes blocked that. It got through momentarily. Canes just try to clear the zone, and they do. Robinson pokes the puck. He sends it in. It's going to be an offsides. He didn't have much choice there. He had a lot of pressure on him, and I think that offsides
good.
was okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be a
Sure.
center ice face-off because we did have players in the zone, and he was cognizant of that. 5:32 left in the second, 3-0 Raptors. It's Schroeder, McPhee, Doss with Wolf and Okyabrski. Schroeder on the face-off, pushes it ahead. Doss comes in, misses on it. McPhee went down off of the face-off. Wolf makes a play on the puck, pushes it over to the boards. Canes come up with it. He centers one. That's broken up by Schroeder. Schroeder backhands it up to Doss on the point. Doss tries to get it past the defenseman. He chips it past. Canes are first to it. Doss pressuring on the left side. He sent it in. McPhee was caught. It's going to be an offsides. We'll take a face-off right outside of the Cane zone. Same group out there. Schroeder wins it back. Wolf steps up, fires it over to Okyabrski. It's banged off of the boards. Canes come up with it, send it into the zone. Okyabrski got caught. It's a 2-on-1 momentarily. Good back check by Okyabrski. They get the pass through, off of the post. Centering attempt again. Wolf with the puck. Wolf puts the brakes on. Canes converge on them. They come away with the puck. Schroeder chopping at it. It goes up to the point. Canes can't hold the zone. Doss pressuring. Doss comes away with the puck. He's supported by McPhee. Doss winds up, sends one towards the net. Goalie covers that up. It's a very high and soft shot. Easy save for the goalie. We'll get a line change here. It's going to be Yellen, DiLorenzo, and Felmley with Hoover and Anthony. DiLorenzo on the face-off. Canes win it. They turn, send it up along the boards. Hoover steps in, holds the zone momentarily, and it's taken away from her. Anthony comes in, makes a play on it. He cuts back along the far side boards. Anthony's over the red line. He sends it over to Yellen. It's a little bit ahead of him. That's not going to go for icing, though. Yellen with pressure. Canes fired around the boards. Felmley steps in, holds the zone. But the Canes are able to clear. Anthony tries to hold the zone. He's waiting for his players to get out. Good effort by Anthony, but Yellen couldn't get out fast enough. That's a tough play there. He was under a lot of pressure. Same group on the ice. DiLorenzo on the draw. He pushes it ahead. Yellen couldn't handle the pass. Canes have it, backhanded to the middle. Yellen picks that off. Yellen's into the zone, supported by Felmley. Yellen pushes it over to Felmley. Felmley winds up, his shot's blocked. It's still in his skates. Second attempt, he gets one towards the net, pushed off into the corner. Canes fired around the boards. DiLorenzo chasing. Hoover steps in. This time she's able to hold the zone. It's blocked again. Canes push it past her. Anthony's in what looks like a 2-on-1, 3-on-1. He steps up. He gets beat. Oh, the Canes are in clean. Castellito tries to make a save, and they get one past him. 3:31 left in the second, and the Raptors are now up 3-1. Goal for the Hurricanes. Defense got beat there and turned into basically a 3-on-0 effectively, and just a good shot by the player. We got Waldron, Anaya, and Lane with Hollingworth and Robinson on the ice. Weird drop by the ref. Canes come up with the puck. Pressure by Anaya. Hops out of the zone. Lane turns, tries to fire it in. He does. Anaya races into that puck that's behind the net and into the corner. Canes come away with it. He fires it up along the boards. It's past Hollingworth, who goes down. Canes are in for another breakaway. Robinson racing to get back. Winds up shot, saved by Castellito. It's caught in his legs. He has no idea. He's diving. It's still loose. Anaya turns and fires it up along the boards. Defenseman tries to hold the puck. He does. Lane blocks his shot. Lane turns, sends it up towards Anaya. It's way behind him. Puck is loose. Hollingworth pushes it ahead to Lane. Lane almost collides with Waldron on the blue line. Waldron kicks it ahead to Lane. Lane turns, winds up, shot. Rebound. Anaya's right there. He's chopping at a good save by the Canes goalie. Lane racing over along the wall. Robinson steps in, holds the zone, sends it low. Canes are first to that puck. He just turns and fires it around. Oh, it takes a weird bounce off of that Zamboni door. Right into the middle. Robinson now racing, trying to avoid the third breakaway of this period. Robinson turns around our net. looking at his options. He's still skating, pushes it to the middle. His pass is picked off. We do clear the zone. Waldron racing, trying to get himself into a breakaway. Waldron just pushes it over to the goalie. It goes past him and into the corner. Canes come up with the puck. They send it up to the point. Robinson steps in, holds it. Robinson winds up, gets a shot. It goes wide, right, left of the net. Anaya's there. He's knocked off of the puck. Canes trying to clear. Hollingworth steps in and pushes it low. Hollingworth holds his zone again to Lane. Lane puts a move on. He's in with the goalie. 1-0. Shot. Nice save by that goalie. It went over the top of the net. Anaya with the puck into the corner, looking at his options. He sends it up to Hollingworth on the point. Hollingworth racing to hold his zone, and it's chipped past him. Robinson's first to the puck. He's going to take coverage behind our net. He's chopped that and slashed. That's going to be another power play for the Raptors. It's going to be 1:23 left in the second period. Raptors up 3-1, and we're going to go on to a power play to finish off the period. We've got Schroeder, McPhee, and Doss with Wolf and Okyabrski to lead us on this power play.
Minute 23 left. Period.
Schroeder's the face-off man. He pushes it over to the boards. He comes away with the puck. He sends it up to Doss, who pushes it over to Okyabrski, over to Wolf. Wolf winds up, sends one high and left of the net. Schroeder's there, tries to get it, bounces over his stick, pushed up along the boards. Okyabrski steps in to hold the zone. Doss comes in to help out. It's chipped along the wall, and the Canes almost clear. They don't quite get it through. McPhee racing for the puck. It's chipped up along the boards. Okyabrski holds his own, sends it low. Schroeder's chasing the loose puck in the corner. He turns, tries to center one. It's knocked away, goes off the side of the net. Schroeder's still battling. Canes turn, try to clear it up along the wall. McPhee's knocked down off of the puck. Canes come away with it. They're skating. They're shorthanded. Wolf trying to push him to the outside. It's centered lightly. Costellito pushes it off to the side. Canes whip on the centering attempt. Wolf has the puck. Wolf still skating along the far side boards. He turns and backhands it, tries to get it out of the zone. He can't. Doss comes in to help out. Wolf turns it over. Doss is able to clear. McPhee chasing the puck. We've got last 10 seconds left of the period or so. Canes are able to clear the zone. Doss misses on that attempt to break it up. He turns, fires it in. It's loose in the middle. 3 seconds left in the period. It's pushed ahead, knocked away by Okyabrski, and that's the end of 2. We still have 7 seconds left on the power play for the Raptors going into the third period. Raptors are up 3-1. It's turning into a pretty good hockey game, actually.
Goalie's having some good saves over there.
I know, that goalie is killing it for them.
That's some big
Like,
saves.
literally, this is their best goalie, whoever this kid
Yeah.
is. He's made some crazy saves. It should probably be a 7-1 game. And they've been, like, saves where it's, like, flopped up in the air and been like, wow, that's...
Yeah.
Like, even the save could have ended up being a goal because it just took such weird bounces.
Right.
All right, we need to put our foot on the gas here and ramp it up. Let's see what we come out with here. It's going to be, looks like Yellen, DiLorenzo, and McLam with Okyabrski and Wolf on defense. We're still on the power play for 7 seconds. DiLorenzo on the face-off. He pushes it ahead. It gets caught up in Yellen's skates. Canes push it past him. Okyabrski steps in, gets a little stick on there. Canes come away with it, and they're into our zone. He cuts back, loses the puck. Canes, another player steps in and grabs it. Okyabrski whiffs on his attempt to break that up. Wolf comes away with the puck. Wolf skating. Just need to get it out of the zone. He turns it over right near the blue line. and he's caught. There's a player loose in front of the net. They try to center one, hits him perfectly with a pass, and it's a goal. That was a defensive breakdown right there. You gotta get the puck out of the zone, guys. We're trying to skate the puck too much. All right, so the Canes are right back in this. 12:31 left in the third period, and the Raptors are up 3-2. We've got Lane, Anaya, and Waldron with Hoover and Anthony. Waldron comes up with the puck off the face-off. It's knocked off of his stick. It's sent over to Anthony. Anthony turns, fires it along the boards. Anaya pressuring. Canes try to pass it across. He luckily loses the puck, and it gives him a free out. Anthony got caught. Hoover's in a 3-on-1. Canes wind up. Shot goes over the top of the net. Lane misses on his attempt to grab the puck. Canes send it down low. Centering attempts blocked. Lane grabs the puck. Lane's out of the zone. He turns and fires it. It's going to go for icing. We look like we're playing nervous right now instead of playing to win the game.
Right.
Line change for the Raptors. Schroeder, McPhee, and Doss. We're going to keep Hoover and Anthony out there. We need to get our heads back in this game. Schroeder on the face-off. Canes win it. It's sent down low. Picked off by Hoover. Hoover turns, bangs along the boards. McPhee comes in. Couldn't make a play on it. Canes have the puck down low in our zone. Anthony has it. He sends it up along the boards. McPhee tries to bang it past the defenseman, and he does. Schroeder comes in, picks it up with speed. Schroeder's into the zone. He winds up, shot. He's back-checked on. Rebounds loose. Centering attempt. Yeah! Right to Doss on the rebound. Schroeder with a good hustle play. Doss was loose in front of the net. Got the rebound and banged it in. That's a good bounce back there. I love those kind of plays. It's just hard work.
Yeah.
It was actually a good line change by Coach Bill there. He got them right out there. He must have felt something. 11:30 left in the third. Raptors up 4-2. We'll keep the same crew out there. Schroeder on the face-off. Canes win that clean. McPhee pressuring. Canes fire it in. It was probably scraped a little, so icing's waved off. Anthony's first to the puck. Anthony cuts back to the middle. Sends it up to Doss. Doss on his forehand. He tries to push it over. Schroeder's got the puck. Schroeder into the zone. He should have passed that. One too many stick handles. Canes have it. They flip it. They go back into our zone. Shot goes wide right of the net. Anthony on the puck. Anthony around the back of our net. Up along the boards. Anthony skating. He sends it over the far side. Nice pass. Doss couldn't handle that. It went right past his stick. It was a great looking pass. Canes turn, send it. It's into our zone. Anthony steps up. He's beat. Hoover comes in to help out. The puck goes wide left of the net. She tries to fire one along the boards. Whiffs. Puck bounces off the side of the net. Wraparound attempt by the Canes. That's shut down. Canes still have the puck. He sends it up to the point. Defenseman winds up. Gets a shot through. Anthony kicks it. It's loose. And they bang it in. Oh, my Lord. What are we doing down there? Anthony slid out. It looked like it rebounded off of him, and someone was there to clean it up and banging the loose puck. So it's a 4-3 hockey game. Raptors are up 4-3. 10:28 left in the third. It's Felmley, Yellen, and DiLorenzo with Hollingworth and Robinson. Canes come up with the puck off the draw. Into our zone. Pass both defensemen. Backhand shot. Cosolito with a save.
Great
He
save.
covers it up and gets a whistle.
These guys got to keep the intensity up here. I don't know what's going on. We got to start picking up the intensity here. It's
Yeah.
like we're watching the
We're
game.
just getting walked around. DiLorenzo on the draw. Pushed over and outside of the zone. DiLorenzo hustling. He chips it past one player. He's harassed. He still has the puck on his backhand. It's taken away. Canes send it up to one player. It's off of Okyabrski. He wins that battle. Shuts it down along the boards. Canes come over with the puck. There's two players on him. Okyabrski back checking. He's going to draw a penalty there. going to be a power play for the Canes. Akiaversi got his stick caught up under the player, sucked into the ice. We're kind of imploding here in the third period. I don't know what's going on. All right, so we're going to have it's going to be Lane and Anaya. And we've got Wolf and Hoover out there. Anaya is going to take the face off. He pushes it over to the far side boards. Wolf went down in front of the net. Canes have the puck behind our net. Hoover comes in and digs it out. Lane's on the near side boards. Hoover loses it. She's knocked off of the puck. Canes have it. Anaya comes in, wraps it all the way around the boards. Takes a weird bounce and the Canes couldn't hold it. Lane with pressure. Misses his defenseman on the pass. Lane tries to pick it off. Anaya does. He sends it ahead to Lane. Lane cuts back. It ends up over to Anaya. Oh, flopped over his stick. Hoover steps in. Hoover's into the Canes zone and sends it in deep. Canes grab it, try to fire it up along the boards and whip on it. Canes regroup behind their own net. He cuts up to the middle.
We gotta get on the puck,
Hoover and Wolf cut to backwards. Anaya pressuring as the Canes go into our zone. He puts the brakes on around the blue line, sends it in deep, but it's picked off by Hoover. She just sends it ahead. Lane's taken down, and it's going to draw a penalty. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry. They had their hand up for icing. Lane was hooked, but they missed it. Oh, Lane breaks up that skating attempt. Lane winds up, shot. Goalie knocks it down. There's a loose rebound, but we're on the PK, so not a lot of pressure. Canes have the puck. They send it up, try to clear. Wolf breaks that up. Wolf still possessing the puck. He just needs to send that deep. This time he does. We got 5 seconds left on this penalty kill. Lane harassing behind the net. Lane bangs it back to himself. Canes come in and pick it off. It's going to be Waldron onto the ice to support Anaya. Anaya blocks their passing attempt. He pushes it over to Lane. Lane with speed, cuts back, loses it. Right back to his stick. Lane's trying one stick handle too many. He turns it over. Canes push it ahead into the neutral zone. Hollingworth steps up, pushes it over to Waldron. Waldron takes it, dumps it in. Nice play. 7:50 left in the third. Raptors up 4-3. Waldron chases his own puck. Canes come away with it. McPhee's in there. He pokes it away. Waldron tries to send it back. That one's blocked. Waldron harassing. Canes clear out of their zone. Hollingworth steps in, holds it. No icing. No offsides. Canes are into our zone. Far side pass. Robinson racing to get over. Canes still have the puck. He puts the brakes on. Robinson harassing. Centering attempt. Broken up by Waldron. Nice play. Waldron sends it over to the far side boards. McPhee's trying to get there. It's pushed over into the middle. Waldron on the player. Puts the brakes on. Shot. Gets through. Nice save by Costello. It's still loose. They wind up another shot. That one's blocked. And Costello covers it up.
Whistle. Ooh, great job by Costello.
Yeah, Costello's standing on his head today. He's faced a lot of shots, and they're kind of grimy rebounds. It looks like we're going to run. It's McPhee, Waldron, and Doss. And we've got Hoover and Anthony out there. Waldron on the face-off. He wins it back. Anthony winds up, sends it up along the boards. McPhee pokes at the puck. Waldron comes away with it, chips it up along the wall. McPhee trying to get it out. It's Waldron, McPhee, and Dawson, a temporary
nice pass.
2-on-1. Oh. Good pass by Waldron. It just created an offsides, unfortunately. He's got his head up looking to do the right thing. Can't be mad about that. .650 left in the third. Raptors up 4-3. Waldron on the face-off, back with his old line. Canes win it clean. McPhee pressuring along the wall. It's pushed past him. Anthony steps up. He sends it over to Doss. Doss is taken down. Waldron into the zone. He has the puck knocked off of his stick. Canes turn, bang it up along the boards. Doss comes in, so does Hoover. Hoover gets beat. Anthony steps in. He's racing to get back. He bumps the player off the puck. Nice play by Anthony. He turns. He's running to the wall. Waldron bangs it off along the boards, and it's out. McPhee pressed off of the puck. Doss comes in to help out. It's pushed into the zone. Waldron blocks that pass. Hoover steps up, tries to clear the zone. Canes come in. Doss has it. He chips it up along the wall. It won't go for icing. McPhee with light pressure as they go around their own net.
Oh,
Canes fire it. It just misses Schroeder's skate. McPhee exhausted as he goes off the ice. Canes have the puck into our zone. He loses an edge and goes into the boards hard. Hoover skating with the puck. She tries to clear it out of the zone. It does. Canes are lucky enough to get an offsides there. It goes all the way down into their zone. DiLorenzo with pressure as the Canes regroup behind their own net. He whiffs on his breakout pass, and Schroeder's right there to clean that up. McLam comes in. He grabs the puck, puts the brakes on, turns to his forehand, centers one. Couldn't handle it. Okyabrski thinks about pinching, does the right thing, and pulls off. Canes have the puck. Centering attempt, broken up by McLam. Schroeder's in on the puck. A little bit ahead of him. Schroeder's still gritty in there, chopping at the puck. Not sure what McLam was doing. He came in and tried to make a hit on the player, rolled down to his own head. Canes have it. They're into our zone. McLam in a lot of pain as he tries to get back into the play. Wolf tries to push the puck out of our zone. He gets caught again. It's another 2-on-1. He's caught up by the blue line. Cosolito makes the initial save. Okyabrski there to bail us out. DiLorenzo grabs that loose puck. DiLorenzo sends it up ahead off of Schroeder's skate. He should have just continued with that puck. Lanes onto the ice for McLam as he got injured. DiLorenzo's taken down, no call. Canes have the puck behind their own net. Lane harassing, swats at the puck, pushes it over to DiLorenzo. DiLorenzo battling along the far side boards. Canes come away with it. Lane's in there, backhands it down into the corner. Schroeder chasing, 4:26 left in the third, wrapped around the boards to the near side. Lane comes over, he's first to the puck. Centers one, beautiful look. It gets knocked away. Wolf steps in, fires it down into the corner. DiLorenzo grabs the puck, loses his stick, and he's trying to kick pass it. He's back on his stick, continuing to kick at the puck. Wolf steps in to hold the zone, fires it back low. DiLorenzo finally gets his stick back in his hand.
trying to play soccer.
Lane is on the puck, gets his stick on it, breaks it up, turns and pushes it down into the corner. Canes fired up along the wall. Okyabrski steps in, blocks their breakout attempt. DiLorenzo backhands one. He's still in possession of the puck. Tries to center it. It goes off of a Canes player and it's loose. Okyabrski steps in, knocks the puck away, and he's taken down. Lane grabs the loose puck in the middle, cuts back. Lane supported by Waldron. Shot. Kick save by the goalie. It's loose. Waldron's there. Almost gets to that rebound. Anaya's on. He blocks the breakout attempt. Lane is in front. Anaya tries to hit him.
Oh, right
loose.
to Reed.
Waldron.
Goal!
Rebound. Goal!
Not missing that.
Waldron's there for cleanup duty
snap.
today, man. I'm telling you. Beautiful.
Good goal,
beautiful.
man.
That's going to be 5-3 Raptors with 3:23 left in the third.
That was big.
I like what
Good pressure there at the.
Anaya
good
saw
pressure.
that there was guys in front of the net on Lane, so he kind of flopped it up high in the air. Lane just let it hit him and fall to the ice, and then Reed Waldron was there to clean it up, and he just buried it top shelf. It was nice looking. So we got Waldron, Anaya, and Lane with Hollingworth and Robinson. Face-offs won by the Raptors. Hollingworth is first to it along the far side boards, chips it ahead. Canes intercept that. Waldron tries to push it ahead to Lane. He gets it to him. Lane is in, supported by Anaya. Canes push it off into the corner. Waldron's first there. Canes defenseman goes down. Centering
Flips
attempt
it.
by Waldron. Gets
Oh,
his
here
own
we go.
To Anaya.
Oh.
Shot. It's loose. Oh, it just misses the net. Very lucky for the Canes right there. Robinson steps in and holds his own. Waldron puts the brakes on. Anaya chops with the puck, lost it in his skates. Good pressure by the Raptors to hold his own. Diving play by Hollingworth to save that puck. Up ahead to Lane. Lane cutting back to his forehand. Has it knocked off. Anaya sends it back low to Lane. Lane winds up. Puck's knocked away. He's harassed by three Canes players. They just fired it around the boards. Hollingworth racing to try to hold the zone. He peels off and cuts the D. Canes cut to the middle. Knocked away by Anaya. Waldron's on the boards. Puck's blocked. Pushed ahead to Anaya. Lane's wide open. Oh, it's a little bit ahead of him. That's going to go for icing. And we're going to get fresh legs onto the ice for the Raptors. 2:16 left in the third. Raptors are up 5-3. And it looks like we got DiLorenzo, Felmley, and Yellen with Hoover and Anthony. See you, Tom. DiLorenzo on the faceoff. He chops it up to the Canes point. Shot. It's blocked off of DiLorenzo's glove. Puck's loose in front. Kareem's off into the corner. Kane's looking for a center attempt, hits a wide open man on the circle. Cosolito gets a glove on it, and it goes off into the corner. Kane's centering attempt. Good play by Anthony to break that up. He cuts back towards the near side boards. Loses an edge, but gets it up along the wall. He's trying to backhand it out of the zone. We do. It's in a breakaway to Yellen. It looks like the Canes were changing goalies. Yellen is first to the puck. DiLorenzo has the puck down in the corner. He loses an edge. He's swinging his stick at the puck. Yellen comes in to help out. Puck battle down low. They send it up to the point. Anthony steps in. He just sends it towards the net. It gets through. DiLorenzo's there. Oh no, so it's Thomley. He gets the shot off. And then, Yellen has the puck, loses an edge and goes down hard. DiLorenzo taken down. That was pretty dirty right there. That should have been a penalty. The kid literally pulled him down.
Yeah.
Yellen harassing the Canes, come over with the puck. They're over the red line. They're into our zone. They need to step up. Anthony does. It goes over the top of the net. Hoover's onto the puck. Hoover behind our net. Sends it up along the boards. DiLorenzo's there. He gets a stick on it. DiLorenzo racing for a breakaway. Canes hustling to get back. Oh, it's an empty net. He dives and knocks the puck away. Canes fired up and out. Anthony steps up, he gets burned. Hoover's down there in a 3-on-1. It looks like Anthony hustling to get back into the play. He dives, puck goes off to the side. Canes try to push it to the middle, it's knocked away. McPhee's onto the ice. Canes center one, it's loose. They've got 6 players on the ice.
Send it down.
They try to send one towards the net. That might go. Oh, and it does get in. Felmley pushed one towards the net, and it had enough juice just to squeak in, so it's gonna end up being a 6-3 victory for the Raptors is what it looks like. We got 26 seconds left in the third period. Good job by Felmley to just send one towards the net accurately.
Yeah.
Looks like we're gonna have Schroeder, McPhee, and Doss, and Okyabrski and Wolf to close us out on this game. 25 seconds left. Canes come up with the face-off into the neutral zone. They push it ahead. Cuts to the middle. Okyabrski racing to get back. Wolf steps in, pokes it away. Doss is on the wall. He fires it up. Defenseman holds his own, but Schroeder's there to pick it off. Schroeder skating. McPhee's open in the middle. Puck goes into the zone. McPhee knocks it away. McPhee chasing as they go behind their own net. A little bit of a skirmish there at the end. It's a nice victory for the Raptors. We'll take that 6-3 win. They go and show Cosolito some love. I like the way we fought back there in the third. We had some flat moments, and I was a little worried. But hey, we got one more game later this evening. Look forward to seeing you all there. Hope you enjoyed it. And